Welcome back. And if you're on Maple Watch, she's still sleeping. All right, so the Nashville Predators and the San Jose Sharks, once again from Prague. Ahoy! Fans watching in Czechia, Czech Republic, whatever you want to call yourselves, it's all good, it's all fine. So today, Yager with the puck drop, that was kind of fun. He's in great shape, absolutely fantastic shape, to the surprise of no one. Maybe he'll jump on the flight with San Jose. San Jose, you need something. So I will say the Sharks' new teal jerseys, I like them. I know that the shorts / breezers / pants, however you want to phrase it, I know that the fact they're not black, that they're teal as well, people said, oh, this is not right. I think it's just fine. So anyways, it was Lankinen versus Kakkonen. So both teams playing their backups. I was kind of surprised Saros didn't play both, only because it's the first 2 games of the year, and then they've got some time off going home. But for Saros, he gets the night off. Lankinen goes in there. Lankinen did pretty well. 5 seconds in, Hertl goes to the box. So Tomas Hertl gets on the board, but not in the way he wants to right off the bat. And it was a high stick to the face. They have to call that. Granlund has a shot kicked aside. The Preds cycle. Bonino clears it after early saves by Kakkonen. That's killed off. Sharks have a 2-on-1 that misfires, and then they come out of it with a power play. Both power plays kind of a little bit busy, but based on these 2 games in Prague, we're not seeing a ton of power plays like we have in other seasons. I don't get the feeling like there's, at least I don't get the feeling from these 2 games that there's a new penalty they're going to be calling a little more strictly this year, but we'll see. So, yeah, the Sharks get a power play. Hertl has a chance that's held. There's a post for Timo Meier. The posts were busy in these games in Prague. Preds have back-to-back clears. They do kill that off. There's a post for Duchesne on the rush. I said the posts were busy. Niederreiter has a shot on a face-off win. That saved. And Tolvanen with a net feed. That is blocked. Nearly a fast break then for Tolvanen on his next shift. Kakkonen holds on that one. The Preds are doing a good job with shot blocking. The shots are 4-2 for Nashville with 9:30 left. But again, Nashville, I thought, doing a good job shot blocking. I thought both teams did. The defense was, I thought, better in this game than it was in the last one. Not as many turnovers. So Meier can't bury one, and Lankinen holds with the Sharks looking for a rebound. Sharks get another power play. Hertl and Meier both had shots that wouldn't go. The net gets knocked off by Lankinen. I think the Sharks wanted a penalty for that, for delay a game. They don't get it. However, they do score on the power play. It is Luke Kunin, former Nashville Predator, scoring from Lindblom and Ferraro at 14:26. And according to the announcers, this is the first career power play goal for Kunin. So Kunin's going to get opportunities in San Jose he wasn't going to get in Nashville, right? So he buried his own rebound. Granlund then has a shot kicked aside as Nashville tries to answer. Lindblom has a rush chance that's held. A Forsberg chance on a turnover is held in the final minute. And I thought the Sharks did pretty well. They pressed to close out the period. They're up 1-0, and I was like, that's the best period they've played so far in Prague. But I'm not wearing a Sharks jersey because of what happens in the second period. So there's a post for Sherwood in the first minute. So San Jose doesn't allow the early goals they did last night, but that was close. Carrier then has a net drive. That's defended. The Sharks then press at 2.5 minutes. Jeannot has a net feed. That's blocked. Much better defense by the Sharks to this point, I thought. Meier tips one wide from in close, but then Niederreiter buries a rebound, and he ties up the game from Johansson and Yossi at 4:36. So it's a tie game. They're celebrating that it's a tie game. That celebration lasts 10 seconds, because 10 seconds later, it's Couture. He scores from Lawrence and Ferraro. So at 4:46, it is a 2-1 lead for San Jose, and it's a rush goal. It's a one-timer. Great pass by Stephen Lawrence. Things are going really well, and it's goal number 297 in the career of Logan Couture. So he's going to reach 300 goals, and yeah, that qualifies for a video when he reaches 300 goals as far as I'm concerned. But it does end up being tied again. Forsberg would score at 6 minutes and 30 seconds from Duchesne and Granlund, and it was a wraparound goal after an icing by the Sharks. So the Sharks won the faceoff, couldn't keep the puck. Nashville forces the turnover, and then they end up tying the game on that play. Nashville then presses for the lead. The bench wanted a call. The referee says no. I think it was a cross-check in front that the Predators were up in arms about. The Sharks press at 8 minutes. LeBanc has a chance that deflects out. The Sharks get a power play. That's at the halfway mark. Meyer has a chance to deflect out. The Sharks protested to no avail. I think they wanted a face-off violation. You know, when a guy gloves it on the face-off. The way they reacted, I think that's what they believed had happened. However, after the power play ends, you have to watch the guy coming out of the box. And the guy coming out of the box is Nino Niederreiter, and he scores. From Tolvanen and McDonough at 12:15. So Ryan McDonough with 2 assists in his first 2 games. And with that goal, Niederreiter now has 3 goals in the first 2 games. He's your leader in goals in the National Hockey League. So for the next couple of days, he can kind of hold his head up and go, hey, I'm the number 1 scorer in the NHL. Goal scorer anyways. So the Predators, that was only their 13th shot of the game. There were 19 to that point by San Jose. So San Jose outplayed them through large portions of this game, I thought. But again, just the timing of those moments, Niederreiter ends up getting that goal to get the lead. Nashville goes to the power play. Jeannot has a shot that's blocked as the kill ends. There were 2 shots on net by Nashville during that kill. Preds press with 3 minutes left on a turnover. Sherwood beats out an icing. Sherwood had a decent game, doesn't get on the board with a point, but I thought he played well. And the second I thought was just as bad for San Jose as the first was good. They allow 3 goals. They score the 1. Kakinen with a hold in the final minute, and then there's some pushing after that, and you could feel that San Jose is getting frustrated. So we're going to the third. Forsberg has a blast that deflects out. LeBanc has a chance that's held. The Sharks get a power play. That's the first wave of the season we saw from a crowd, so the crowd getting the wave going. I don't think there was a wave yesterday. Maybe there was. LeBanc has a shot that's saved. Myers was then blocked. Lankinen saves on Karlsson. The Predators clear it out. Then there was a shorthanded rush opportunity for Trennan. That was held onto by Kakinen, and then the rest of that penalty is killed off. I think there was like less than 10 seconds left in the penalty when Kakinen was forced to cover the puck. Lankinen holds on to a Karlsson shot as the Sharks press for the tie. The shots are 5-1 in San Jose's favor 6 minutes into this period. They played well, and they kept up that pace through the rest of the period, too. Preds get a power play. Sharks don't let him set up. Vlasic clears. If you're looking for a bright spot out of these 2 games, I think Marc-Edouard Vlasic played really well. So I'll throw that out there. You guys can let me know your thoughts. Then there's a shorthanded rush chance for Shemek. That's held. That's killed off as the Sharks are doing a good job shot blocking at this point, understanding they need to tie it. So LeBanc has a rush chance saved. Lawrence fires one wide. The Sharks are forcing turnovers at this point. The Preds, they had a 3-on-2 that fizzled out. Good back and forth with 6 minutes left. Shemek can't bury one as the Sharks press. The Predators are icing it. They ice it when they're exhausted with 4:33 left. So Couture has a blast that's saved on the face-off win for San Jose on the next play, but the Preds are able to clear it and get that line change they desperately needed. Goalie gets pulled with 2:28 left on an offensive zone face-off. So Quinn, relatively aggressive in getting that goaltender out. They didn't allow a shot, obviously, after that takes place. Couture has a shot that's blocked. Good cycle, but the Sharks weren't getting enough to the net at this point, I thought. Meyer misses one wide, more cycling of the puck. Lankinen Snow Angels with Hurdle on the doorstep to make sure the puck doesn't go in there. And then the Preds take a timeout with, or no, the first timeout is the Sharks with 1 minute and 10 seconds left. Karlsson has a blast saved. Cunnin can't bury one with 15 seconds left. And this is where Nashville calls a timeout. Just to basically, I think, just settle the guys down. Nashville holds on. They win this one 3-2. They go to 2-0 on the early season with 2 victories over San Jose. San Jose 0-2. They come out of Prague without a point. The shots 11-7 San Jose in the first. 8-7 Nashville in the second. 15-3 in favor of the Sharks in the third. The final shots 33-18 for San Jose. Power plays, Nashville 0-3, San Jose 1-4. The hits were 32-23 for Nashville. Lankinen saves 31 out of 33 at one end. Kakinen saves 15 out of 18 at the other end. So for Capo, he'll want to put this one behind him. Not that I thought he had a much of a chance on any of the 3 goals. And for Lankinen, good start as the backup. One thing I said in my season preview and when I've been talking about Nashville in the offseason, I think it's important they get Saros more rest than he had last year. I think Lankinen can be that goaltender I'm looking for him to have a bounce back from last year with Chicago. Today's a good start. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below regarding not just this game, but the global series and the NHL's failure to really promote it properly. There should have been a much bigger promotion with this. It should have been made a big deal. It's a while since the NHL went over to Europe, and it feels like it's kind of been pushed aside, and it's too bad because they had good crowds. Today's crowd I thought was better than the one yesterday. Thought they were louder, and here we are. You know, the global series is over, and not really much hype at all from the National Hockey League regarding this. That's too bad. But anyways, let me know your thoughts. Hit like and subscribe if you're browsing your way through. You just happened upon this video. These two teams now headed back to North America to get their season started this coming week. And for Nashville, they start with a 2-0 cushion going into that third game. So let me know your thoughts. Thank you guys so much for all your support. I will talk to you again soon.